Corporate social responsibility. Are you familiar with the term corporate social responsibility? It all started back in the 70s. The Club of Rome, a group of scholars, thinkers, executives, economists, and others who took on the task of laying out the future of industrial growth, invented the concept of sustainable development. At a time when resources are becoming more scarce and the population is growing, the challenge now facing people, governments, and businesses, all of us in fact, is to find the most sustainable forms of growth possible. And today, the trend is unstoppable. 1972. The Stockholm Earth Summit set out a wide-ranging plan for international action to fight pollution. 20 years later, the Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit defined economic progress, social justice, and environmental protection as the three pillars of regional sustainable development. The basis for action by the business world in support of local communities was established. And all over the world, businesses have opened their doors to partnerships with local residents. They are investing money and taking initiatives in conducting and coordinating community support programs in the field, and becoming a trusted partner in the process. Such businesses have put social responsibility at the heart of their strategy. Today, every company is asking itself, what practical steps can we take to improve the day-to-day lives of local residents? From a social standpoint, the company can work in each community to address local aspirations, assist with training, create local jobs, and give support to associations that are working towards the public good. In terms of economic development, the company can help develop a local skills network. By making its expertise or training resources available to local businesses, it can create a win-win strategy that promotes the local economy and yields access to valuable expertise. Finally, with regard to the environment, its task is to ensure that, as often as possible, its business activities take into account the need to protect and enhance local ecosystems. In addition to reducing its air, water, and soil emissions, the company can work with its employees to set up volunteer activities, or take action to clean rivers, transform vacant lots into vegetable gardens, encourage reforestation, and teach school children about recycling. There's no limit to the steps that can be taken.
You've got a country with tremendous disparity of income. You've got very rich people on the one hand and abject poverty on the other. You have to be sensitive to the fact that this gap cannot continue to widen while there's a large discontented number of people who are looking at the inequities of the environment as they see it. For companies, therefore, I think there has to be a sensitivity to doing something in the communities around which you operate, and making an effort to raise the quality of life, so that there's not envy and distaste for what was there, but the companies looked at in a more positive sense and in enhancing the quality of life of the people around them. We expend about 4% of our net profit in these rural development activities, and we do it ourselves. And someone may argue that this is shareholders' money, which it is, but I think it has brought a sense of not just tolerance, but a sense of welcoming our companies in wherever they've been, and enhancing whatever we've been trying to do in the product area or the services area to a community area, being part of the community.